No age, gender, or name have been released. Attorney Deanne Arthur joins me in studio with more on this case. So we really have no information on this juvenile?
We really don't. They haven't let the public know a gender. They haven't let them know an age. And I think with this type of case, I think that they're trying to balance the public outcry as far as they may want punishment. So the juvenile system is different and where they focus on rehabilitation. So I think that they have to be concerned with how much information do they let out, because they don't want to anger people at this point. Because if this juvenile is very young, there may be no question as to keeping them in the juvenile system, which will be all about rehabilitation versus punishment.
Now talk a little bit more about the juvenile court system. How is a juvenile charged as opposed to an adult?
Well, there's more processes in the juvenile system than in the adult system. The adult system, for example, you have arraignment, you go straight forward, prelim, all of that, if it's a felony charge. Where with the juvenile system, we first need to decide how they're going to charge them. They petition the court in the juvenile system, and then after that, they need to decide, is the juvenile fit to be in the adult system or the juvenile system. The law really protects elderly, the mentally disabled, and children. That pendulum swings both ways in the sense that they protect them even when they have been the ones committing the crime.
Now with arson and damages, is it likely that this person will be charged as an adult?
I don't think so. We still need to know the age, but it would be different if it was arson with injury or death. But in this case, it's not one of, there are certain charges that go straight to the adult system. I don't think that this will be a charge. As unfortunate as it is, and all of the damage that was caused, and the people that were hurt emotionally, I don't think that this will be a case that will go straight to the adult system.
Let's talk a little bit about how the judge is really going to send a strong or serious message to this juvenile and others out there that this really should never ever happen again. How can you do that in a juvenile court system where many times it's rehab and probation?
The judge has a big role in this, in the sense that I don't think that they will be able to make anybody happy, in the sense that the public is going to want punishment, like I said earlier, but the juvenile system is focused on the rehabilitation. So with that sense, the judge was going to have to focus on maybe doing punishment in the way of community service, really letting the minor know the impact of their actions, but it won't be the punishment in the sense that the public might be looking for.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to expand upon. And really, there's no way that the homeowners who lost their homes, the firefighters who put their lives on the line, they're really not going to be happy with any of the punishment that could be handed down to this juvenile.
They may not be happy with anything short of incarceration, and this may not be a case where the juvenile will be incarcerated for any significant amount of time, even be it in juvenile hall.
Well, Deanne Arthur, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us about this. Of course, there is a hearing coming up in August, and we will be there covering it, and you can read more on the story on our website, UT San Diego.